What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be replacing the oil core seals on my Porsche 944. This one right here. Today I'm going to need some tools. Got a couple sockets. Got my 13mm socket, 17mm box wrench, scribe to make a mark, and in my case a 24-inch crescent wrench that I can set, and a rubber hammer to break everything loose. I'll come back when I'm under the car. Alright, well, here I am under the car, getting ready to take out the oil cooler. I spared you draining of the oil cooler because remember, this is tied into your antifreeze and oil system. What comes out of here when you drain it is your antifreeze. And the actual oil cooler, as you'll see, is like a finned unit, like a radiator. And that's what actually holds your oil, not this unit right here, okay? But you have your tools, right? This right here is your oil pressure sending unit. I recorded a previous video that I marked this with an X and told myself that it was the blue and white wire on that. So you just take these off. Alright, you take these leads off, right, and it exposes both of them. As you can see, these are the same. I don't know if you can really see that, but both these leads are the same. That's why I marked them. Because usually on the other units, one of them is like a tab, and you slide the connection over to put on these. One of them's these, and one of them's a tab, so you can't mess it up. But on this particular one, it is not. So this right here is the 24, which I use this for. But as I said, I already cracked it, and I expect stuff to come out of here. So when I take this off, just have your pan ready. Some residual stuff probably will come out. Now this is your oil. So this is whatever remaining oil. There's another spot on this car that you can drain the oil all the way out. I am going to do that, but I'm not going to make a video. It's all the way in the back over here. You can't really see it from this angle, but that actually drains all the oil out of the block, period. There would be nothing left. But with this, honestly, I took the pan off, so pretty sure it's out. This is the oil pressure relief valve, and I stated in my balance shaft video that this is actually the old style. I do have the kit on order for the seals and the new oil pressure valve, which is like, it's fucking expensive. That's all I'll say. That's why I'm doing it now, because this is one of these. This is the original model of this particular part. So I want to have. I'm doing all the seals, man. I want to have anything that I need to replace. I'm replacing. That should almost be out. Now you have to be careful when you're taking this out. I've already popped it. This is actually the 3-piece unit. And this is in there. Expect something to come out of here too. Okay, now you see how, now watch, I knew it was the old one. Let's see, look, this is just, this is just the thing with the spring. It's actually another piece still in there. but I'll worry about that in a second. Alright, anyway. Oh, let's cut that out. My hands are getting all fucked up. Alright, now that you're ready to pop this out, you can just kinda, you're gonna have to kinda rock it back and forth and pull out. And you saw it, it just popped out. Alright, so I'm gonna pop this down. And see, I can just see it. He's got the old style seal. That's not the new seal. The new seal, they're green. They're not black. And you can kind of see the grill thing I was talking about. See? It's draining full of oil right now, but I'll take this out and I'll clean it up. This was all leaking, man. So you can see this seal. This seal's all messed up. See how it's all compressed, chewed up. Oh yeah, man, this was definitely leaking. But anyway, that was compressed down on there pretty good too. I might have to take this thing outside. But anyway, you can see, pop this off. This is the old style seal. This is the black, because I actually did this already on my 83, and the seal I got is green. This is all old. The way they used to do it was kind of weird, man. Like, see the way they did it inside? You can see inside. You can't really see it now, but I'll show you. And I gotta see if I can get that piece out of there, because it has to come out. This whole piece comes off. This is the end of the oil pressure regulator. Oil pressure relief valve, I should say. Yeah, this piece right here. Now I just got to make sure there's nothing in here, and clean all this up, and I can put it back in. So until I'm up on the bench with the seals, till next time. Hey, what's up guys? Well, I'm back on the bench and I'm ready to put my oil core back together. So let's go over it. Before you start, you want to make sure that all the surfaces on here and inside where the seal goes are all nice and clean. Okay? Once you're happy with that, just take it and put it off to the side. This is the actual oil core element itself. I've already replaced the O-rings on here, but you just want to check it, make sure it's got no cracks, none of the elements themselves are broken or splitting or anything like that. And you take these O-rings. It's 999-707-043.40. They're the O-ring for the oil line intercooler, which is what this is. So when you put those on, take your oil core, and I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little hole, a little indent in the back here. Okay, that's where this piece goes. It doesn't matter what side you do this from. So you just put it in the back and make sure you get the one in the front lined up. And when you're ready, you just push and there's a little snap. Now on the newer model cars, there was an additional plastic piece that I had to put in underneath this in that little hole, but in my particular case I don't need that. So the only thing I have to do is you have to level this element to the case. And they say to do that, you take any straight edge and the outside lip of this little piece that sticks up, you want to put your straight edge over it, and if it's not level, you take one of these shims and you put a shim over it, and then you test it again, and in my case it's level. Okay, so I'm done with that, so we can move on to the next part. This is the easy piece. This is the actual gasket itself. It's a one-piece unit. It's got all the seals in the proper place, and you basically just sit it in there. I like to kind of pre-fit it just to make sure it sits right, and then once you're done, that's pretty much ready to go in. One thing I do want to go over though, so I'm just going to take this stuff off of here for a second. This spot right here is for the oil pressure relief valve. I had one of the older style three-piece with the spring. Well, I got the new updated version, which is all one piece. Okay, much better. But to put this in, you need this tool, and it's a Porsche tool P218. And basically what you do is when you go to put this on, you put this in the hole, and this aligns the hole in the case so it's straight. You have to tighten this down first. Take this out, and then when this is in, you go ahead and you screw this in. But I'll go over that when I'm under the car. I'll come back when I'm under the car. Hey guys, well, I'm back under the car with my oil core, and this is the spot where it goes, obviously. Okay? Now what you want to do before, there's one more piece you got to put in, and it's actually this little rubber washer here. You should have had your stuff all set up from the last video. Take a little bit of grease and it goes in here in this hole like this. Alright? Actually, I don't even need it. So, basically what you want to do is you take your cooler and see this hole. This is where the oil pressure relief valve goes. So, you want to put this up here like this, line it up over the hole, and then push, and you can feel it go in. Alright, it's not going to go anywhere. So now you take your tool and you slide this in here. See how it just slides in there? Okay, now you hold, just keep that there. You don't want to tighten this down all the way at once. So I'm just going to get them about halfway. Not even. this tool should slide right in and right out. Let me just make sure that it's all tightened down. Just want to make sure there's no more left. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. All right. Now this should be in, right? So now this goes right in and out. I know you're like whatever. So now you take your oil pressure relief valve and you slide it in this hole, and it should just go right in, nice and easy. Should not really fight. Take your, what is this, a 24-inch socket. I actually forgot to do this. There is an aluminum crush washer that goes on here with this too. So you just put this on. Sorry. Okay, now the torque specs are 33 foot-pounds. So, got my torque wrench here. You hear that click? That's it. Now that is successfully in. My oil cooler is back in place. The only thing I got to do now is screw in my oil pressure sending unit. And that's pretty much it. Now I can just hook up the wires and put the filter back on and I'll be good. Well, I hope you enjoyed this, and see you soon.